CHU episode 5, and I will be watching it from Crunchyrolls, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0, go. Alright, I'm pumped up, oh days. Huh. Damn, that's some bad luck for him. I like how he's all showy off when he says that too. It kind of is, actually. You didn't have to say it that way. I mean, damn. Doesn't have to be so mean about it, gee. Oh, man. But you know what? I wouldn't mind it focusing on a character that isn't just one of our main boys. The only issue that could potentially arise from that, though, is I'm assuming this series is going to be one course, so would it have enough time to give emphasis? I mean, it's doing a great job of emphasizing Seiya's group and all that. They're definitely getting good amounts of characterization. But some of the other groups could use a bit more screen time, though. At least in my personal opinion. I mean, yeah, at least we're. As for the Harker looking dude, I wonder if he used to attend like the academy, because he's giving me those vibes. Oh, hello, Animated Doji. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Maybe they'll be saving the trailer for maybe March. I have no idea. That's my guess. No, seriously, that dude in that bit in the opening kind of looks like Makoto from the K series. It's even got like the similar hairstyle. At least those are the vibes I'm getting. Whoa, oh. That wish which we wish to come back. I want to be surprised if he says like the scenes of the other boys. I mean, I don't think it's useless one bit though. When you're trying to find a way of getting rid of a headache, I'm just saying. Talk about made absolute shows. Is it necessary? They have a smoke screen or wrap up. How long did it take to set all that up? I like how the music is filled with urge too when he shows up. I just wonder how long is he gonna stay a Chuny though. That boy does deserve being slapped though for snitching on them though. Because I would have tried to lie myself out of the situation and be like, nah, I was doing something important. If I was late just because of breakfast. I think he broke it way too easily. That's pretty much the only thing he memorized though for the meeting. I wonder how me old man just feel about being called servants though. I'm surprised. Aww. Makes me feel bad. Sorry for the boy now. I mean, yeah, as long as it gets results, though, who cares about their self-centeredness? I'm just saying. eh. Oh boy, I wonder if he's gonna have an outburst, though. I got a feeling. I'm gonna react to the Given movie. I just didn't have time yesterday because remember, Anime Doji. I work on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I had to react to all the animes that released. I didn't have any time for Given because if I would have reacted to Given, I would have been late for my Ray Zero reaction. So it was either the Given movie reaction or Ray Zero. But I'm still reacting to the Given movie just super late. Damn. How bad did he have to be holding a grudge just over that? Oh. Hey, that's not such a bad offer one bit. And plus, that'll be good for that group because then them hearing someone that's their senior, hearing their approach to music, that's going to help them out in the long run. That's going to help them in patching up any weaknesses that they might have at the moment that they wouldn't be able to perceive if it was just themselves, but other people would. I'm assuming there's going to be flaws though because the guy on the right is completely unexpressive. Damn. I mean, I can see where he's coming from though. With no individuality, I could see what he's talking about. Now, looks like they're about to go fucking go show some hands around. But honestly, they should take what he said to heart, though. They should. I mean, they have more experience than all of them, so that's who they think they are. And plus, it's not like he called them total trash. I mean, he just gave them advice on how to improve, that's all. I mean, yeah, he said it in a bit of a rough way. But they would be best not to ignore what he said, though. I've been Anime Doji. I said I haven't reacted to Given yet. I will when the time comes. How much? That's pretty adorable to see that they're so much in sync they can even narrate what he's thinking on the inside. That's fucking adorable. That's a good point. Doesn't seem like the guy who would put that extra mile unless he was interested. Damn, they be snitching on you say 24/7. Hmm. Well, yeah, that's a good point. Just because they got some negative appraisal doesn't mean they should be beat up, but at the same time, they should strive towards improving, though. Maybe showing off a bit of their personality in the performances, that's going to be my guess. Maybe they could try by making up their own song that shows off a bit of more of their individuality and their experiences just to start. That's gonna be my guess. I love how the principal is always all showy. I think Gary's gonna see how it should truly be done, though. So much edge. Oh man, I love it though. I'd be lying if I said I didn't love it. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna blame him for taking that shot and trying to recruit other people. Okay, this is pretty dang awesome. And even like how aside from giving them hand-drawn animation, you even see the flower petals falling in the background. It's an extra detail that the animators didn't have to do, but it makes it a lot more fabulous just to look at. Darn, I was kind of hoping they would show long. I hope this doesn't mean their performance. I was hoping it'd be longer. That was pretty damn good. If only they would have shown it instead of just telling us about it, though. When it's like what, a few seconds and that's it. Yeah, but they could have other bits of selling off their stuff too, aside from just relying on the performance. Oh, damn! He doesn't have to give that evil laugh though while saying that. Jeez, what a savage. Well, yeah, it might be for the best animated OG. But you know, he could use this time to reflect though. But the thing is, what Kuma said, it's probably what he needed to hear though. I mean, because if no one's ever gonna say any of Lucas's flaws, he's never gonna grow. He's just gonna stagnate, so he needs that. Aside from getting the positive reinforcement from his friends, he needs some negative reinforcement too. Probably because it's the place closest to the academy. That's my guess. He's gonna piss off Issei since Lucas is giving up way too easy. Oh, oh. It's a shame they don't have his number though, because wouldn't it be easier? Damn, that looks pretty damn good. That got me hungry just looking at it. Oh, that's so fucking adorable right there. Just seeing how much they step it up for their friend. Hmm. If that's the case, maybe look at. If that's the case, maybe Lucas should just line up just a little bit, appreciate the music he creates. Maybe that's how he start making better performances. With him being looser, he'll be more calm. That's gonna be my guess. And him being more calmer. I agree. Megalobox Season 1 was pretty epic animated, OG. Hope this time they actually show Issei and his group performing. They don't just skip through it. Oh, damn. And here you can definitely feel the really intense personality of Issei wrapped up the way he's performing the music. Sounds like soup to my ears. A really, really nice tasting soup. And I gotta admit, the animation looking really damn good. Like the subtle movements of the drummer's hands and the drumstick with the bit of smears here and there. The detail on the instruments. And you see the way he moves his body. It is looking really dang nice. So wait, they just go off of Gutta? Oh, damn. Talk about a flex. I mean, hey, at least that's going to give Lucas an idea of how to tackle on song creation. God, man, that was good. Okay, he has to stop it with that. He can. He just needs a bit more practice. At least in a similar level, at the very least. I'm pretty sure the success factor of everything going well is what makes it worth it for the three. I'm assuming now he realizes he should be thinking, okay, that's good. I mean, no one has the answer to that except for Lucas. Yeah, he should be asking himself that. Yeah, that fight was pretty cool animated, Oji. Yo, run on Q2. Sure, I mean, if everyone's in charge of the creative process, they might actually be better off. I'm assuming it's the corn pasta. Aw, I was hoping you'd take a bite of it. Aw, that's fucking sweet. And fucking adorable, too. Yeah, I had a feeling his mind was gonna be changed. I mean, after hearing all the effort they went through, yeah, just looking at that corn's making me hungry. Because for those of you wondering, I straight up, when I woke up, I just straight up reacted to Ray Zero. I didn't eat breakfast. For those of you that are curious. Damn, I'm already calling out the audience. Hardcore right there. Yeah, it could happen too, animated OG. Yo, I love the wildness. Yeah, you can definitely tell like the more intense happy feel vibes in the music too. Interesting that they would go for a love song when it comes to song choice. Okay, now it makes sense. You know, I like the optimisticness of the song though. when it comes to, because I feel like it relates to just loving your dreams and doing everything you can. Especially when it keeps on mentioning the distant sky. So I like the lyrics. They're pretty dang meaningful, and the animation's really good. The animation with the drumstick stuff is looking really good. Yo, and finally, Lucas is expressive too. He finally doesn't have that emotional burden he had at the start of the episode. So I actually love how, aside from getting a really good performance, the character development is pretty immense. Yo, he's just such a fucking tsundere. But I love it though. I always see him tapping his feet and smiling. That's pretty dang cute in its own way too. I think they're gonna get a round of applause. I mean, hey, it's better than nothing. Yeah, Lucas knew that coming from someone like Issei, that's about as big of a compliment as he can get because at the very least he wasn't dissing it and didn't call the performance boring. So, hey, I chalk that up as a win. Same. I hope it ends up being awesome too, Anime Doji. I'm really excited to see what they're going to do next in that specific series. Now, as for rate the episode overall on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. The reason why I'm not going to give it anything higher than 8 or a 9 is because there was a performance in the middle that they kind of skipped through and it felt a little bit rushed. But I'd say other than that, they were mostly positives. I like how this episode, at the very least, does have the themes of you shouldn't really restrict yourself too much. And sometimes you just gotta freestyle things in if you want to grow. And I like that. I think the theme there is pretty relatable. That you shouldn't put yourself towards restrictions. And aside from that, the episode did have a good amount of comedy here and there. Like when you see the Elder show up. Or when Issei's trying to hide his kind side. That just made the episode lively. And from a character standpoint, while there were some downsides because it only really focused on Issei and it only really focused on Lucas and not some of the other characters in Lucas's group, it still did pretty well for itself from a character standpoint. Oh, now that smells pretty damn cute. He has. And now that he reacted that way, it's pretty obvious that he does care about them now. Yeah, actually, Issei is a nice guy. He just isn't showing up. He looks like he's about to beat someone into a pulp. Okay, that's cute. You know what? I'll bump it up to a 7.25 out of 10. That was adorable. Okay, yeah, I don't think someone like Issa wouldn't want to be called a mom. That's taking it a bit too far right there. Oh, that's a cute key visual from Meiji with Issei's group and the deers. Oh, fucking cute. But anyways, back into what I think about this episode, though. Now, aside from that, something else that I also really loved about this episode too. Yeah, I think his beard looks cool though. I like it. But something else that went to the favor of the episode too, though, is even though yes, it didn't give enough time for Lucas's bandmates, at the very least, we got more exploration from Lucas, where he needs to like line up a bit, and sometimes he needs to operate from the gut, not from the brain all the time. And I like that because in life it's a balancing act. Yes, it's good to think things through sometimes, but at the same time, you need to be fluid because life itself is really fluid. Life ain't just set towards specific specifications where you can be like, oh yeah, I can resolve this through doing this. No. Sometimes you just need to freestyle a bit. And that's one of the themes I like about this episode too. I think it makes it pretty darn lively. And aside from the character development of Lucas, I actually really love what they did with Issei too. How it showed you, yes, he has a hard ass side, but it was really sweet to see how much he actually cared for our main boy by taking the time out of his day to listen to performance, appraise them, and then compliment them a bit near the end of the episode. That was sweet. It actually made me love Issei a lot. And he was only introduced for one episode, and already from a single episode, we got that he's a fighter, but at the same time though, he's a no BS individual. Then aside from getting the fact that he's a fighter, something else I like about Issei too, he can actually do a good job in building you up. He's pretty charismatic considering the fact that he was able to figure out what Lucas was doing wrong, and he's a good appraisal of talent right there. And that's why I thought the characterization to get towards Issei was just absolutely fantastic. Zero complaints there. And of course, the vocal performances in the episode were great. And that's why I felt the episode, at least for me, I had to rate it an above average 7.25 out of 10. Oh, I didn't know that, Anime Doji. Okay. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would love to hear your thoughts on how you feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe if y'all want to, and I will see y'all later if you come back for more. And I hope y'all, and before I go, I'd like to say thank you very much to Anime Doji for commenting in the live chat. And for everyone else, thank you so much for watching my reaction, and I hope y'all have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.